So I've just been swimming and I found it really difficult from the offset, from the resistance that I felt to actually going swimming, it being busy, it being half term. I don't particularly like swimming, right down to the fact that I got to the car park and forgot my swimsuit. So real subconscious resistance there. And I pushed through it, and the reason I pushed through it is the last few weeks in particular, I've really felt a shift energetically, and with that shift I felt how almost far behind my physical body is. And when we heal something, we heal it on all levels, the physical being the last level. And yesterday was a real surprise to me that I had so many old stories still in my physical body. I'd cleared them emotionally, I'd cleared them spiritually, energetically, cut cords, saged and God knows what. But they were physically still there, because physically they demanded a change, they demanded a new blueprint. From a biological perspective, your body repairs itself over the space of, I think it's a year. Every organ in your body regrows. And people say to me, well, if that's the case, then why do cancers come back? Why am I still poorly? I was guided a long time ago that it's the blueprint, it's almost the hard drive of the body. Unless that changes, nothing else can change. Because it's the same program that's over and over and over. It's the same thing that is rebuilt, almost like a 3D printer. And I'd changed my blueprint. As far as I knew, I had changed. And yet physically I was still storing, physically I was still manufacturing the same story. And it had completely escaped my mind, and that's the emphasis, completely escaped my mind that physically I needed to change. So I came swimming today and I pushed through the resistance, and it was there, like I say, driving down here, it was there throughout the whole session. And the one thing that managed to get me through was to realise what it was I was focusing on. This morning I focused on the traffic, I focused on how busy the swimming pool was, I focused on leaving my dogs alone for an hour indoors and the guilt that I felt from that. Pushing through it, by the time I got here, I focused on what I couldn't do. I managed to do 10 laps if I was lucky, and that really brought me down, looking back to how my health used to be, how much work I've done and what it is now. And then something just snapped. Something just said, this is enough now. This is the wrong thing to focus on. And it's obvious, it makes sense, but sometimes we get so caught up in what we've been so used to pinpointing ourselves on, how we used to be, what we want to be, that it takes that snap moment to bring you into the now, to feel what you're feeling, to see how far away you are from both of those situations. And that gives you what to focus on next, that next step. So I did only do 10 laps, but I did 10 laps, you know, and this morning I didn't think I was even going to get that far. I then did some exercises and stretches in the pool, because for me with the fibromyalgia, it's more about opening up and stretching my muscles now so that my physical body can catch up. And I did a lot more than I thought I was going to do, including this video. So I guess the whole point of it, the whole point of today, is just a quick message to every second. What am I focusing on? What am I focusing on? Where am I at? Am I in my body? Am I thinking about how things used to be? Am I reliving a trauma, letting it come back up so that I can replicate it again? What am I focusing on? That is the difference between the medicine that we are given in our lessons and the almost repetitive curse that it can become. What can I gain out of this? What can I take out of this? What will make me better? What will move me forward? So have a lovely day. Keep your focus balanced, grounded, and exactly what you need to move forward. Okay, take care. Bye.